Okay. Come in. And they settle. Yeah. So we have Professor Jose, who's here. Jose, very quickly introduce yourself.
Good morning. My name is Jose. I will be teaching the strategic management for hospitals course.
Yeah. Thanks. Anil.
Good morning and a very warm welcome to the Institute and to the course, and I wish you all the best.
Yeah. He's a professor of law. Who else do we have? Padmini. It's okay, doesn't matter. Okay, though there are 5 of them from the previous batch. Okay, you want me to ask them what experience they had? No. Yes, over to you. Yes.
So who was from the previous batch?
Your 2 of them, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
Behind you, 1. Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if they recognize me. Yeah, finance. Yeah, because the videos are always shot very well compared to what we are actually. Anyway, I think it's a wonderful program. Particularly, I believe it has been very useful for the participants. I got good feedback from many of the participants online, etc. And I hope for the new batch, this is a great learning experience, although it is still online. I think there are some live sessions and some online sessions. So all the best to all of you and hope you have a great learning experience through this program. Thank you.
Thank you, Padmini. Thanks. Okay.
No.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. Thanks.
Yeah.
Yes. Good to have you here. Please. Yeah.
I just request you to stand up for a minute, please. Unfortunately, while we are here for a very happy occasion, last night we lost one of our faculty colleagues, Professor Anshuman Tripathi, at quite a young age of 51. And we would just like to maintain a minute's silence in memory of Professor Tripathi. Thank you.
Good morning, Honorable Minister Dinesh Gundurao, Dr. Devi Shetty, our chairman, Professor Rishikesha Krishnan, our director, faculty who are teaching on this program, participants who are with us on the program, and also those of you who are coming into batch 2 and other colleagues. It is indeed a privilege for us to be able to launch the cohort 2 of the Professional Certificate in Hospital Management on a day that celebrates the contribution of the doctors to society. A very happy Doctors' Day to each one of you. And I think it's momentous that we actually spend a minute to thank you, because a lot of times what gets reported in the news and conversations may not be very empowering for the kind of work that each one of you attempt to do as you touch lives. So today is truly about celebrating the contributions that you make to society and humanity. And it is in this context that I see what we have to bring to the table as IIMB Digital as an offering to be able to build capabilities of doctors to continue to add and create value for society. I want to just take a minute to set the context for digital education because many of you may be new to this context. IIMB's digital initiative endeavor began in 2014, even though we have a history much longer. But with online massive open courses, all of that began in 2014, where we have a partnership on the global platform edX, where even today, if you go, we have close to about 60 plus courses available for free for anyone to take. We also offer our courses on Swayam, the Government of India platform for education, continuing education, degree credit transfer. We offer every term about 24 to 28 courses. Apart from that, for continuing education for civil servants and government employees, very recently, we are partners in the iGOT platform. Apart from this, we have our own platform, which is the IIMBX, on which the hospital certificate program in hospital management will be offered. Okay. So as we kind of look at this morning, I'm not going to take too much time, but I will invite our director, Professor Rishikesha Krishnan, to say a few words and set the context.
Yeah, good morning and a very warm welcome to all of you. Especially warm welcome to our chief guest, Sri Dinesh Gundu Rao, Honorable Minister for Health, Government of Karnataka. As Professor Vasanthi just mentioned, this professional certificate program in hospital management is a very important program for the institute. We are very keen that we should go beyond the boundaries of management education that we have been traditionally offering, which is largely for the business and corporate sector, and make contributions to those sectors of the Indian economy which are critical. And while we always knew that healthcare and hospitals were critical, I think we got a very strong reminder during COVID when we realized that unless we have a strong and very professionally managed hospital and healthcare sector, we will face challenges in addressing all the different issues that may come up in the future. So I would like to say that we are particularly happy that we have been able to design and offer this online program. We understand that healthcare professionals are very busy. They already have a very packed day. Most doctors that I know already work maybe 10, 12 hours a day. And I also interact with Dr. Shetty a lot, so I see his schedule, so I can realize the kind of commitment which doctors make. So we have tried to make this program easily accessible to all healthcare professionals by running it online. The online asynchronous mode allows you the flexibility of logging into the courses whenever it suits you rather than when it suits the class. Of course, there will be a few sessions where we would expect you to come in live, but those will be scheduled in such a way that they are at a convenient time for most of you. So this is a unique opportunity for all of you to get exposed to the latest and best methods in managing hospitals. We have been very fortunate that with Dr. Devi Shetty as our chairman, we have benefited from the advice of him and his team regarding what are the topics we should cover and what are some of the essentials we need to have as part of the course. And that has been our endeavor in the first cycle. And of course, based on the feedback from participants, we have made some changes in the second cycle as well. So overall, I believe that we have a state-of-the-art hospital management program that will enable all of you who are in the hospital and healthcare sector to not only renew your skills and learn the latest methods and techniques, but will also help all of you contribute even better to the organizations you are working in. I'm particularly happy that we have with us a very eminent leader today, Sri Dinesh Gundu Rao. He is, of course, very recently appointed as the Honorable Minister for Health and Family Welfare of the Government of Karnataka. But as you all know, he has a very illustrious career as a politician. He has been elected multiple times, I think 6 times to the Karnataka Legislative Assembly. He has, of course, an engineering degree as a background. So he is also professionally qualified in a very significant way. And of course, as an active member of the Congress Party and as AICC observer, representative in charge of different states, he has made an impact in different ways in the political arena. He was also president of the Karnataka Youth Congress and has held many other responsible positions in the Congress Party. So thank you, sir, for being with us this morning and for gracing this occasion. And we particularly look forward to the support of the state government in enlarging the scope of this program. We would like to have more doctors from the government health service also part of it. So, sir, we would be most happy to extend to the state government free enrollment for 10 to 15 doctors in this cycle itself. Only we would like to request you to, help us identify some of the best doctors who will really be able to take advantage of this. And with that as a start, we hope we can make regular participation of the government doctors also in this program going forward. So this is a small contribution from our side. We would like to invite you to help us identify some doctors from the Karnataka government health system who can be part of this program for this cycle itself. So I'm sure with the support of the government and with the active participation of all of you, this program itself will be very effective and successful. And hopefully we can all work together to improve even further the healthcare system, which is currently available in Karnataka and beyond. Thank you.
Thank you, Rishi. May I now request our chairman, Dr. Devi Shetty, to say a few words. And many of you know him well, but what is most interesting is every time he looks at me, I'm like very worried. Why? Because he can only talk in thousands. Okay. So he's still holding us all to the vision for our IIMVX. And it's only 10,000 or, 100,000. There is no such thing like 100. Thank you, Dr. Shetty, for that inspiration. Thank you.
Thank you. Dear friends, good morning. First of all, I want to thank and congratulate our young dynamic health minister, Mr. Dinesh Gundurao, who has been a long-time friend. And I want to congratulate him and thank him especially for accepting the position of one of the most complicated and most complex and difficult portfolio of becoming a Minister of Health. We are all looking forward to a massive change in the way we deliver healthcare, at least in this part of the world. Thank you, sir. This course was designed by IIM with inputs from doctors, nurses, technicians. This course is not exclusively for the doctors. It is meant for doctors, nurses, technicians, administrators, anyone who is working in healthcare industry. But in the next few minutes, I would like to explain why this course is important for doctors. Doctors know everything about the healthcare. Why should they join a business school to learn about management? There is a reason. The reason is in this world, there is only one thing what is constant, that is change. This industry is undergoing massive change. And if we don't change and accept the change, we will be run over. I will give you one example. A couple of years ago, some software app developers started a company which would identify patients who need surgeries, and they streamline the entire process of picking them up from the house, bringing them to the hospital, getting the surgery done, returning, sending them back to the house, everything they did. And we are all wondering, is somebody going to avail this facility? And surprisingly, after a few months, we realize that they are doing more surgeries than all the top corporate hospitals of the country put together. This is unbelievable. As a senior doctor, I was wondering, how can a patient agree to be operated by a surgeon and the patient doesn't know whether he's really a surgeon or a doctor? How can patients accept to be operated in a hospital? They don't even know whether it is a hospital, and undergo a procedure from which possibly they can die. But thousands of people are undergoing. What does it show? That shows that as senior doctors, we are very proud of our brand, our reputation. Hospitals work very, very hard to maintain the standard. In the eyes of the patient, what matters is convenience, not what we think is important. And they're the customers. Looking at these changes happening, it brought me back to my memories as a young medical student in KMC Mangalore. In my room, there was a poster of an old monkey sitting on the pavement with a very, very worried look with the hand on the forehead. And underneath there was a quote. When I had answers for life's all the questions, they changed the question paper. This is exactly what happened to me. I do not want this to happen to all the young doctors who are sitting here. We need to change. Things are changing. So if you don't change with changing times, it is too late to change when your back is facing the wall. This is the reality. Better we accept. And before I end, my second advice to all of you should buy a book called Who Moved My Cheese by, I think, Spencer Johnson. It's a small book, some 25 pages, that will tell you about the future. This is my advice, and I want to congratulate every doctor, every nurse, every technician, administrator who has accepted the course. Please pass on this message to your friends. And that is the best gift you can give it to your friends. Good luck and God bless.
Thank you, Dr. Shetty. And I think the point on change, over the next few weeks, there's going to be a lot of change that you're going to experience in the way you learn and understand. And I think this process will just help us to acquire a whole new set of capabilities. Thank you. Thank you for that. And may I now invite the Honorable Minister, Mr. Dinesh Gundu Rao, to address.
Light the
Before
lamp.
that, we will light the lamp. Can we invite some participants, please? A few of you, please come. Yeah. It's only yeah, good. Yes. Please.
Dr. Devi Shetty, one of the most well-known faces, not only in Karnataka, not only in India, I'm sure across the world today, a phenomenal person. The the director of IIM Bangalore, Rishikesh Krishnan ji, and the chairperson of this digital learning program, Srimati Vasanthi Srinivasan, and all faculty members and all participants. Good morning to all of you. Namaskara. And first of all, I'd like to wish Happy Doctors' Day to all the doctors who come over here. And I'm sure that your participation here will evolve you into becoming better health professionals and be able to contribute more in the days to come. I thank all the doctors and other healthcare professionals on this Doctors' Day for the immense contribution to the nation that they make every single day. The pandemic showed us how significant their roles are, and we can never forget the sacrifices and hard work they did during that period. Also, I want to thank the management of IIM Bangalore for inviting me to inaugurate this academic program in hospital management. Firstly, I'd like to apologize that I came late, but in fact, there was a small error in the program. I thought that I was supposed to be at 10 o'clock. Some miscommunication happened, so please do forgive that I came 1 hour late, but it was not entirely my fault. I think some fault from my office. So it is my privilege to be here today, especially during your Golden Jubilee year. IIMB is a pioneer and a leader in management, education, research, and entrepreneurship. We all know that your academic programs are very highly placed in top global and national rankings. Your digital initiatives programs in business analytics, hospital management, aerospace, and aviation management, etc., are noteworthy, and this, of course, adds another feather to your cap. The healthcare landscape is complex and rapidly changing. Ensuring that quality healthcare is available to all citizens is an important challenge for the government. An efficient healthcare system requires collaboration across healthcare providers, the government, and other institutions. While we did a commendable job in managing COVID despite all limitations and challenges, still thousands of lives were lost, which could have been prevented if we had been a little bit more alert. We need to further strengthen the capability of employees who work in the healthcare sector. We know efficient management practices are the backbone of any successful institution. The demand for skilled professionals in this field is on the rise. That is why programs like this are a need. They help us with the necessary tools and knowledge to address the evolving needs of a healthcare industry promptly and boldly. Having gone through the program brochure and the testimonials from the participants of Batch 1, I know that the program will be immensely beneficial in achieving new and improved standards of healthcare delivery. I want to express my deepest gratitude to the management, faculty, and staff of IIMB for the commitment to excellence in education, which is evident from this program's content, structure, and design. I would also like to congratulate the learners who are completing Batch 1 and the ones who are ready to start as part of Batch 2. You have taken the right step to enhance your skills and expertise. I'm sure that you can leverage the key takeaways from the program to create a patient-centric, integrated healthcare ecosystem that we all need. And as you go through the program, I also encourage you to think critically, challenge existing norms, just like what Dr. Devi Shetty was saying, that change is constant, and come up with innovative solutions to the complex problems that lie ahead. I want to clarify that our goal is to provide, as government, is to provide accessible, affordable, and high-quality healthcare services to every citizen of this country. I'm confident that IIMB's hospital program will play a big part in helping us achieve this goal. At this point, our director has just made an announcement that he wants us to participate in this program. And as a minister of the government, I would like to make that announcement officially that we are fully committed to promoting excellence in healthcare management. And we will put all our efforts to enroll our senior government medical professionals, health professionals in IIM Bangalore's hospital management program. And I'm deeply grateful that he's offered 10 to 15 free admissions for this program. But I would like to say that I think government can afford to pay that. And I would say that we would not like to take it for free, because IIM is a institution which is doing tremendous work. And in a way, I think government should support IIM by sending more and more healthcare professionals to IIM. So we will make it part of a program that every year some good eminent people who are contributing to the government's healthcare system, whether they're doctors or doing the administrative work, become part of this program. So that's a formal announcement I would like to make today. So I'm sure that this will definitely help shape our state's future in public healthcare administration. Ultimately, let us not forget that hospital management is not just about numbers, processes, and logistics. It is about people. Each patient entering a healthcare facility seeks hope, comfort, and healing. We must ensure that our hospitals are not just buildings with state-of-the-art infrastructure, but also compassionate spaces that foster a sense of trust, empathy, and care. As we inaugurate this academic program, I truly hope that it transforms each one of you into catalysts of change, torchbearers of progress, and champions of healthcare excellence. Together, let us build a healthcare system that is resilient, responsive, and inclusive. With that, I conclude my speech. Happy Doctors' Day. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, Honorable Minister, for that wonderful news. And we are looking forward to participation, because all of us know that given how complex a problem is, we all need to learn from each different sectors. I think it's only when the private, public, and the government sector comes together that we can make transformation possible. Thank you so much, sir. And may I request Dr. Devi Shetty to hand over a memento to the Honorable Minister. Yeah. There. Thank you. Rishi, can I request you to give a small token of appreciation to Dr. Devi Shetty, and this is from IMBX. Just for being our champion. Thank you. And last but not the least, it is my pleasure to propose the vote of thanks for this on this occasion. Thank you, Honorable Minister, for taking time from your tight schedule today and being with us, and most importantly, making that wonderful announcement. I think it's really quite heartwarming for all of us and motivates us to continue to do what we are doing. Thank you, Dr. Devi Shetty, for your confidence and faith in just staying like a sheet anchor and keeping us going on this journey. And my colleague who started this program, Hospital Management, under the guidance of Dr. Devi Shetty, Professor Jose there. And he's just continued with that same enthusiasm for this program. And there's one person that I have to thank here, who is Mr. Pani. Mr. Pani, I don't know where you are, but are you in this room? Yes. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for helping us in ways that we can't even enumerate on this stage. But I think you've really supported us. Thank you. And we hope that your support will continue for this program. Thanks, Rishi. Again, I don't think we get to thank him enough, because as a director, he gets more complaints from all of us than he does bouquets. So this is one of those few occasions where Rishi, thank you for just being there when we are confused, for just being there when we don't know what we are doing, but you're just kind of saying, keep going with it. Okay. And most of the times he also, I don't think, has a clue what we are talking about. But the fact that he's there nudging us makes a lot of difference. To my wonderful faculty colleagues for just, what can I say? Thank you. Yeah. You people make the institution what it is. And thanks to the digital team, you've seen them all in the morning. There are 36 of them, and we have them from every spectrum, pedagogical research associates, all the way to graphic designers, to transcriptionists, to camera crew, to social media, to the works. Okay, video editors. Yeah, anybody else that I haven't missed, right? Okay, so that's the team that makes this happen and your learning possible. Like the team has told you, do not hesitate to call on us for anything. We will walk you through the tech today. We will also engage with you in terms of how to experience the learning process. Nothing should come in the way of your learning. And last but not the least, thank you, participants, for starting this journey with us. And first batch participants, thank you for affirming and just being with us. Thank you. And now we will move for a photograph and then high tea. Okay. You have to take one photo. Okay. Yeah, just a minute.
Yeah, sure.